London Hot Radio.
Good evening, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's me. As you can hear, we have got a full house this evening, guys. It's me, Verona Rose, aka Verona G, here at London Hot Radio.
And it's me, also lovely, aka Onome Lovely, and I'm kicking it for the 1st of January. I want to know how you do it.
As you guys can hear, we've got a full house. We have some noisy, some drunk New Year's Day partiers, if that makes sense, don't we?
Well, we have people celebrating the first day of the year, so you know, you're welcome, but keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more.
Okay, so, oh lovely, you are looking oh so lovely this evening. You are. But can I ask, do you have a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, no man.
Well, so your New Year's resolution is to have no man?
No man.
Really? Is that it?
That's it. Everything else goes. No, actually, let me not say that. That sounds a bit wrong. No, New Year's resolution is just to be me and just be grounded. That's it. There's no restrictions. There's no rules and regulations. It's just be myself. If I make mistakes, I will learn from them. And if I succeed in what I'm achieving, I'll be glad to be wherever I am, which I am now. And I'm grateful. So I don't do resolutions. I just do grateful for my moment. Any moment I have.
Cool. Before I move on and give you my New Year's resolutions, I just want to say, guys, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for one, that we're here. I'm grateful for two, that we have you guys here in the audience supporting us as normal. And Nisha at the back, thank you so much for coming. Thank you. But also, what I would like to big up, okay? I would like to big up DJ Fader tonight, guys. We're not playing tunes. We have got DJ Fader mixing some wicked R&B.
Thank you very much, ladies. It's an absolute pleasure, trust me.
Thank you.
This is how we do it. Na 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 na. This is how we do it. Na na. We've got a full house. You lot can hear. So, baby girl, I want to ask you, from Oh Lovely to Verona G, because I know that you've asked me what my resolution is. What's your resolution for this year? Do you have any?
In terms of having any, I don't think I do. Because I think if I put a restriction on certain things, or say I must do this or mustn't do that, I'm a rebel. So I'm the kind of person that would feel like, you know what, that shit needs to be broken. Do you know what I mean? So I prefer to just try, and I have said to myself, you know, I want to be more grounded. I want to, you know, just as you said. But to say it's a resolution, I would be kidding myself, because I know if I say, right, I'm going to start going gym, I'm going to start doing this, I'm not going to do it, because that's just me. I like to rebel, you get me? But I will say as well, last year I had an amazing year, which I'm so grateful for. And sometimes I think it's easy to take for granted the things that we get given and handed on a plate to us, and also the work that I've had as an actress, as a model, as a host, as a presenter on London Hot Radio, on lots of other things. I have to say that I am truly grateful for that. And for me, I feel like 2013 was like was a setup for 2014. I know people always say, and it's a bit cliche, 2014 is going to be my year. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying last year I was able to plan and set myself up for this year to be even better.
I feel the same. I feel that I've achieved so much in last year. Whatever I predicted in 2011 and tried to do in 12, it didn't actually fall through. I was making the stepping stone for 2013. But then 2013 kind of broke all barriers. I did my acting, I did my presenting. We had opportunities. Did we have opportunities, baby girl? We did TV shows. Yeah, it got cancelled. No, it actually.
No, hold on. No. It didn't get cancelled. Don't say it got cancelled, because it never got cancelled. Hello. No, what happened with the TV show? We're grateful. I'm grateful for that opportunity as well, and we're both very blessed, yeah. But no, it didn't get cancelled. That's misinformation. Actually, what happened? I wasn't very happy, and I walked away from it, right? And then obviously that kind of had repercussions for you.
That kind of flow, that not very happy kind of came through to me too, because when you're gonna be moving up, I guess you need things around you and people around you that are serious about what you're about and what you want to put forward. So for me, anything is a blessing, is a stepping stone. So as we're being a bit emotional for the New Year's Day, like scrap that. I want to get real. We want to get onto the next tune and do this and come back to you with a real talk. Feel me, people? Happy New Year.
Can we hear some noise from you guys in the audience, though?
It's not me and you, it's not me, it's you. You're reckless and you know it, they don't love you like I do. You're moving on, well I guess that's just emotion. I guess that's just emotion. Oh, I guess that's just emotion. Oh, I guess that's just emotion. Oh, I guess that's just emotion. I don't have a fuck to give. I've been moving state to state in my leather and my Timbs like it's 1998. And my dog Chubby Chub, that's my nigga from the way on the east side of the city. That's where everybody stay. Seem like everybody calling cause they want me on their song. It's like every time I touch it, I can never do no wrong. When they need a favor from your man, they don't leave you alone. I guess that's just emotion. Yeah. Then their phone doesn't ring when they got everything. That's the motion. Oh, I guess that's just emotion. Oh, I guess that's just emotion. Yeah. Looking back on it, at least my pride is intact. Cause we said no strings attached and I still got tied up in that. Everything that I write is either for or about her. So I'm with her even when I'm here without her. And she know it, the girl that I wanna save is like a danger to my health. Try being with somebody that wanna be somebody else. I always thought she was perfect when she was being herself. Don't even know how to help, but I guess that's just emotion. She'll probably come around soon as I settle down. That's the motion. Oh, I guess that's just emotion. Oh, I guess that's just emotion. I guess that's just emotion. That's nothing more. I hear your heart hit the floor. I guess that's just emotion. Not enough. I guess that's just emotion. 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 I guess that's just emotion.
Okay guys, so that tune right there is Drake and that's called The Motion. As you can see, DJ Fader is hooking us up tonight. He is hooking us up.
So on to Oh Lovely. We are gonna get on to the topics of the night. Topic of today is women. we're gonna talk about weave, women, and makeup. What is your thoughts on those levels? Verona G, give me your opinion.
I can talk for England and forever about this. We're going to get these guys involved and we'll get your thing as well. But I'll say firstly, women weaves and makeup. Well, I think I always appreciate a woman that takes care of herself. You know, when a woman looks nice and she's done her hair and her makeup and she's dressed well, I always think, you know what, I like that. But then I have to say, I think partly like we're talking about this because I've recently been having my hair natural and I've been loving it, but my hair's just pure afro. And yesterday, I have to say yesterday I was going out because I was going to work for New Year's Eve and I thought, right, I washed my hair and I thought, let me blow dry it and straighten it. Hold on, let me finish speaking, yeah? Yeah, basically I burnt the whole front of my hair. I wanted to cry, okay? And this is the things we do for beauty, just saying women weave the makeup. And I love having my own hair, oh lovely. But I have to say that it can be hard work, and it's not because, you know, sometimes people want to say, oh, black women have weave because they're unhappy with their hair or they're insecure about their hair. In my situation, that's not the case. I just feel like my hair is very, very difficult to take care of. It's tough, you know. And as I said yesterday, I was straightening it with the blow dryer, and basically I had to cut 2 inches of my hair off because it just singed basically. But yeah, and makeup, I mean, I look like a boy in the morning. I look like a boy when my hair and my makeup's not done. But I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm not. I know sometimes we feel like we have to make ourselves look nice for men or for other people, but I'll just be straight. I look like a boy, and that it doesn't really bother me. I think it's more about what's inside, as cliche as it sounds, than just hair and makeup. Do you know what I mean?
I definitely hear you on that, Verona G, because basically, as females, we're brainwashed to think that, you know, our hair has got to be a certain kind of way. Long, straight, wavy, silky. Obviously, if we're going to take it back to the roots, the reason why that a lot of women or black women have issues with their hair is because statistics say that basically, because we were picking cottons in slavery days, we're a bit fed up of picking some picky things. So we don't want to be picking our hair, you get me? So we want to perm that thing, straighten it up, and put a weave on it. But realistically, like I said, it's all brainwash. It's all in the mind. It's all how you feel or visualize yourself. Me personally, I'm a baldy. I don't have no hair. Like I got level 1 hair, and that's only because I chose to cut my hair that low. But I also choose to put a weave on. There's a difference. I choose. There's a choice in every level. I make the choice to have hair. I make the choice not to have hair because I'm comfortable with my look. But at the same time, society don't accept me for having myself.
Do you know what? When we say about society not accepting ourselves, sometimes I feel like, are they actually not accepting us? Sometimes I feel like, is it that they're not accepting us, or is that like, our paranoia? Do you get what I'm saying? Can you listen, yeah?
My living room flow, play Nintendo with Seasonino. Pick up my phone, say Papa not home. Sex all night, mad head in the moon. Spin my V, smoke all my weed. Tattoo on TT, saying B.I.G. Now check it, you wanna be my mid squeeze, baby? Don't you? You wanna give me what I need, baby? Won't you? Picture life as my wife, just think. Full left, make fat X and old links. Bracelets to match, conversation was all that. Showed you the safe combination. conversations and all that. Guess you could say you's the one I trusted. Who would ever think that you would spread like mustard? Shit got hot, you sent feds to my spot. Took me to court, tried to take all I got. Another intricate plot, the bitch said I raped her. Damn, why she wanna stick me for my paper? My Moschino hole, my Versace hottie. Come to find out, you was fucking everybody. You knew about me, the fake ID. Cases in Virginia, body in DC. Whoa, always me, that's what I get for tricking. Came out on bail, commenced to ass kicking. Licking the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Disrespect my clique, my shit's imperial. Fuck around and made a milk box material. You feel me? Sucking dick, running your lips cause of you. I'm on some real fuck a bitch shit.
Nick, better grab a seat. Grab on your dick as this bitch get deep. Deeper than the pussy of a bitch 6 feet. Stiff dicks feel sweet in this little petite. Young bitch from the street, guaranteed to stay down. Used to bring work out of town on Greyhound. Now I'm billboard bound. Niggas pressed to hit it. Play me like a chicken, thinking I'm pressed to get it. Rather do the killing than the stick up jokes. Or rather count a million while you eat my pussy. Push me to the limit, get my feelings in it. Get me open while I'm coming down your throat. You wanna be my main squeeze, nigga, don't you? You wanna lick between my knees, nigga, don't you? Wanna see me whipping your 3 down the ab? Blow up spots for bitches because I'm mad. Break up affairs, lick shots in the air. You get vexed and start singing everywhere. Me shifty, now you wanna piss.
Whatever, I love it.
Yeah, Verona. This is how we did it in the 90s. What nigga?
I'm not trying to hit
on this.
Now you wanna
Oh, babe, but I was here in the 90s as well. You know what? Yeah, I kind of lost my thought process just a minute ago, but let's go back to what we were talking about. Right, so yeah, what was it? Yeah, you said about basically you were feeling like society won't accept you with your own hair. I do agree. I mean, part of the reason why I wear weave, well, actually most probably one of my main reasons is why I wear a weave is because of the industry we're in. Now I feel like I'll be offered more jobs, okay, as an actress or as a model if I have weave, okay. So now when I have my natural hair, I don't want to say white people, but people don't find it as sexy. Do you know what I'm saying? But as you did as well, oh lovely. I shaved my hair a couple years back, and only at the side, and then I had it really, really short. And I said to myself, I'll never, ever, ever go back to weave. And it wasn't until I started getting a lot of bookings for modelling and acting that I thought, you know what, let's go back to the weave. But deep down, I'm proud of who I am. But I do agree, sometimes I do feel like maybe society's not going to accept me for my weave, no, for my natural hair, you know.
But like I said, this kind of stems back from back in the days. America tells the best story. The way I see it is that when you are a certain kind of color and you have a certain kind of, you know, hair growing out of your scalp, you have a certain kind of way of relating to it due to, Americans will call it slavery days, when our ancestors was picking cotton and we didn't like picking it, and it was a thing where it used to tear up our fingers, it was hard, it was coarse, you can't comb it. There's so much issues around it that us as women started absorbing that as our reality, and then we started focusing on what, you know, that kind of European hair looks like. But if you think about it, maybe 10 years ago we had that mentality, but I'm saying right now in this generation, every single woman has a weave, whether you're white, you're black, every single woman has a weave. They have a weave extension. Any race is on a weave thing. Everybody wants that long hair, that extension. Everyone wants to please to the eye.
Is it about pleasing? I mean, me and my mum had this conversation over Christmas, and I said to her, you know what's quite funny is that some black families would have children, and the children would never ever know that their mum or sister's actual natural hair is afro. Do you know what I mean? That people would grow up in families and not ever know that their parents' natural hair would be afro. Do you get what I'm saying?
I most definitely hear you. I grew up with my mum knowing that my hair was perfect as it was. All I had to do was comb it. I was told to comb my hair, no matter how hard it was, no matter how painful it was. No, but you know the thing was, even when you're combing your hair, you're in pain. So the easiest thing is to perm your hair so you can glide through the hair. It makes life easier for you.
Which is where
that's that term. It makes life easier, but life ain't easy.
No, but that's where the thing, when I said that, it's not about us as black women being unhappy with our hair, unhappy with who we are. And as I said, you know, my hair's natural at the moment. I just stuck this on, before I come out, because I thought, you know what, not blow drying and putting heat on my hair because of what happened yesterday. I burnt my hair, but I'm not ashamed of my hair. Even though I grew up in an area, you know, where I was like the only, you know, there wasn't many black people at all. I was the only black person in my school. But I'm not ashamed of my hair or ashamed of who I am. However, as I said, having your natural hair is a lot more work than having relaxed hair. And one other thing I want to say, I was at my cousin's actually, and I was combing my hair out. She's like, oh, your hair's gonna go everywhere. But you know, her not realizing that if she hadn't relaxed her hair would be afro just like mine. Do you get where I'm coming from?
What's that on that beat? Oh.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Middle finger up to my competition. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene, but my roof gone. When I leave the scene, bet your boot gone. And I beat the pussy like a new song. 2 Chainz, but I got me a few on. Everything hot, skip lukewarm. Tell Shawty bust it open, Uncle Luke gone. Got a present for the present and a gift wrapping. I don't feel good, but my trigger happy. But the stripper happy, but they wish they had me. And I wish a nigga would like a kitchen cabinet. And me and you are cut from a different fabric. I fucked it so good, it's a bad habit. Bitch, sit down, you got a bad addict. Gave her the wrong number and a bad addict. You ain't going nowhere like a bad navvy. Ass so big, I told her, look back at it. Look back at it. Look back at it. Then I put a fat rabbit on the Craftmatic. I am so high, addict. I am so high like a addict. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Middle finger up to my competition. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. 2 Chainz got your girl on the celly, and when I get off the telly, I made her meet at the telly. When she meet at the telly, I put it straight in her belly. When it go in her belly, it ain't shit you can tell me. Hair long, money long. Me and broke niggas, we don't get along. Hair long, money long. Me and broke niggas will get along. I paid $1,000 for my sneakers. Jay told you $100K for a feature. Sound on the bed. Beat it up, then I get some head. Well, I might get some head, then I beat it up. I don't give a fuck, switch it up, nigga, live it up. Yeah, it's going down, so get up. Might valet park a Brinks truck.
What's that on that beat? Oh.
I'm different.
Yeah, I'm different. That's 2 Chainz, guys. Yeah, I'm different. Excuse me, look at me touching the mic, making all this noise. Don't you fix that?
Hey, I'm different. Yep, that's what we're trying to say. I'm different. Yes, I got nappy hair. I put a weave on my head. Whatnot. So we're gonna round up on that chat right there and do what we need to do. Because you know what? Whoever you are not your hair. Let's move on to the makeup. Yeah? Makeup. I put a face on. Like, really. If you see my normal everyday, yeah.
But you don't always wear makeup though when you're out. You're not like someone like, that's makeup. You're not someone that always wear makeup though. You're comfortable going out without wearing makeup, aren't you?
True stories. I'm comfortable with my own skin because I think the more my skin breathes, the more I look younger because I don't look my age because I'm 55. You get me?
Whatever. Stop chatting poop. But you know what I have to say? What I have to say, yeah, is I always get told that I look so much younger when I've got my natural hair, which I know I do. But yeah, with the makeup, so I do venture out sometimes without wearing makeup. However, I do feel sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to see anybody. And if I see girls all done up with their hair, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go and buy some hair now, or oh, I'm gonna go home and do my hair and do my makeup. Do you know what I mean? And I suppose that comes from insecurities.
Yeah, insecurities is a big factor, but my insecurity does not kick in. Because if you notice, most of the time when we do roll, I always say to you, oh, I can't bother to put a face on today because, you know, I just couldn't be bothered. But to be honest with you, when I do put makeup on, I make that difference. It gives you that enhancement. It highlights your features. I'm not putting makeup on to look different. I'm putting makeup on to enhance what I already have. But a lot of us out there, we put makeup on because we're trying to cover what we don't want people to see. And no one's seeing your inner self, your inner secrets. But your makeup can't hide that.
I get where you're coming from. I fully get where you're coming from. But sometimes I feel like people can see when you've got makeup on from when you haven't got makeup on, especially women, yeah. And sometimes a woman would see a woman that's always got makeup on without makeup and be like, oh my gosh, did you see so and so without her makeup? Like, the makeup makes a big difference. I know mine. I can be honest and say mine makes a big difference. And sometimes I feel like when people say to me, oh, you're really pretty, or you're blah blah blah, I feel like I have to say to them, you know what, I got bare makeup on. And that more time is the response that I say to people. I say I've got bare makeup on.
Yeah, but that's only because you choose to tell people. That's your comfort zone to explain yourself. You don't need to explain yourself. To me, I'm your brethren. I see, of course, you don't wake up next to each other in the morning, but I've seen you without makeup, and I know what you're about without makeup. You're the same person when you got makeup on. So your beauty is what we visualize, but your beauty as when we conversate is within. So for me, if you don't get that line right there, because I'm going a bit deeper than certain people's thought pattern, what I mean about that is your makeup is gonna come and go, but yourself ain't gonna be. You're who you are. So as far as your makeup is concerned, you can wake up every morning and slap a face on, but who are you is the question.
Which is, you know what? Which I understand. What you just said is something that I say quite a lot. Is my clothes, my makeup, my hair does not define me as a person. Yeah, I assume that goes for you as well. But sometimes we do feel like we need to make that effort. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like I need to make that effort, but then sometimes I feel like I have to make a point of saying, you know what? My hair and my makeup do not define me. So sometimes I do go out of my way then to show people that I'm more open-minded. Do you understand what I'm saying?
London Hot Radio.
When my emotion grows, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. Even if I'm broke, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. I won't let it show.
Nigga, welcome to my life. Life feels like I'm running through a red light. Don't believe what the blog's right. Motherfuckers wanna know me, so they call me Mike. I'm just chillin', watching the fight. Few friends, fake girls, pour me some ice. Table glass, slippers on, lower the blinds. Never been shy, I just ignore lies. Take a look in the tiger's eyes. I breathe love, but inhale the hate bomb. So numb, my face gone. I need my space and now do Facebook. Serious, look how my face look. How could a man cry while the crowd looks? Could you walk with me if I gave you my foot? Didn't think you could.
When my emotion grows, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. show. Even if I'm broke, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. I'm on overload. I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. People I love the most, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. I won't let it show.
I don't wanna feel like most rappers feel when they get a deal. Like, yeah, I'm bigger than him, he's still loco. Gotta keep it real, cause they will go loco. Like, he ain't never go through shit we go through. So I guess now I owe you. Oh, no, I hope you watch them niggas close to you. But don't compare careers, his and his crews. Acting like I knew you back in middle school.
Dropped out, mama said I was a fool. I brought the drop out, now me and mama cool.
Told her I won't lose, showed her a Jimmy Choo.
She call me son now, tell me she real proud. Smiles, oh, what a feeling to be loved.
Oh, what a feeling to be loved. I wish I could fly like a dove.
When my emotion grows, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. Even if I'm broke, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. My mind overload, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. People I love the most, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. I won't let it show.
I've learned that people will forget what you say.
I won't let it show.
People will forget what you did or done.
I won't let it show.
But people will never forget how you made them feel. Don't cry because it's over.
Yeah.
Smile because it happened.
Hey, cold world, niggas praying for that heat. As the glow twirl, gotta stay up on your feet. Before I say it to my girl, I say it to the beat. Then I play it for the world, and they say that shit is deep. My life changing as we speak. They acting like they never seen a nigga on the beach. I say peace, hope it ain't no sharks in my water. Then holla at my mama, man, she love to see Obama do his thing. Now look how far niggas done came. They had us on the chains, now we copping bigger chains. I ain't saying that it's smart, old nigga don't trip. But they had us with the whips, now we copping bigger whips. Oh shit, wonder how bad will it get before we rise. I'm out here trying to get rich, I survive, and the nigga got God to thank. And I'm still throwing 5 in the tank.
My emotion grows, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. Even if I'm broke, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. My mind overload, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. People I love the most, I still won't let it show. I still won't let it show. I won't let it show.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. Check it out.
Jesus, the notorious just. Please us with your lyrical thesis. We just chillin', milk 'em, top billin', silkin', pure linen, vegan, little seeds, Malibu sea breeze, dawn peas, palm trees, cats named Pablo and milked out Diablo. The williest, bitches be the silliest. The more I smoke, the smaller the silly gets. Room 112, where the players dwell, and stash more cash than Bert Fidel. Inhale, make you feel good like Tony. Pick up in your middle like Moni. Yeah. She don't know me, but she's setting up to blow me. Yeah. Try to style sliding off with a homie. Yeah. Escada Dangada, player, stay splurging. Game so tight, they call it version.
Oh, I need to know where we stand. Do we share the special thing called love? I know I do. What about you? I just can't get enough of this time. Where you go? What do I do? I can't live without your love. Thinking of you makes me feel like I am the only one for you. Girl, I want to be with you. Oh, no one else. Only you. Why can't we just make it happen? Baby, I
Big up, DJ Fader. He is killing it with the tunes here for us this evening, guys. Remember, you're listening to London Hot Radio, and this show is the Sweetest Taboo with myself, Verona Rose, aka Verona G.
And you're listening to Oh So Damn Lovely, aka On the Man Maro. Yes, and it is the of Worry Delta. Gotta make it clear, babes. It's a Nigerian thing going on this side.
Your side, yeah, not mine.
Yeah, you're Jamaican and Trinidadian, so it's a mix-up thing. We're a mix-up.
Right, so to conclude the last subject, guys, about women, weaves and makeup, I just want to say I just received a text or WhatsApp actually, just saying I love the sound of your voice, Verona, but on the subject of women, weaves and hair, what makes a woman beautiful is not her hair or makeup, it is her soul. So big up for that. So we're going to move on swiftly, but not too swiftly. Are we all lovely?
Moving on swiftly. What are we moving on to, darling?
What are you moving on to, darling?
I think we're moving on to... I don't want to go too deep today. Today is the 1st of January. We're supposed to be talking about violence and whatnot.
Violence in relationships, right?
Yeah, but I don't really want to touch on that subject because it's a bit intense for the 1st of January.
No, we're going to touch on it because that is our show. It's called the Sweetest Taboo, so yeah, we're going to go there. But can I just do something? Because I've not done it today, and this will be the first time I've done it this year. Okay. Ow! Oh, I just sorry, guys. I just burnt myself on a Christmas light. Whatever.
That sounded like you were somewhere else, love.
Nah, mate, I'm here at London Hot Radio Cafe. Okay, so what I want to say is, because I've not done it this year, is hello, I'm Alan Partridge.
Jesus, someone shoot that Alan Partridge.
No, don't shoot me. That's like my Alan Partridge impression. But let me do my other impression, which is Keith Lemon. So it's a bit similar, but like really different as well. So it goes, hello, I'm Keith Lemon. Nah.
There was no change in that level. Anyway, on to the topic of the night, violence in a relationship. Whether you're a man or a woman and you experience violence, I'm not really here to tell you what to do or how you feel. I'm just here to tell you that if anyone touches you or makes you feel that you are being abused, physically or mentally, keep it stepping. But it's up to you because love is a different story.
Really? So you're saying that so you understand why when some people stay in abusive relationships? Because normally when we talk about violence in a relationship, people normally focus on the woman and think that a woman is on the receiving end, yeah, whether it's physical or verbal abuse. Now I say, you know, sometimes women are like, you get women in relationships, where they'll hit their guy, you know, because they're angry, and they in the heat of a moment they may say, go on, what are you gonna do? You're gonna hit me, and then the man will thump him in the face, yeah, but the woman would have hit them first. Now I have to say, honestly speaking, a lot of people don't agree with me, but if I was a man and a woman hit me, I would hit her back.
I believe as a woman in any level, whether you want to take it from a woman's perspective or a man's perspective, if you're ready to lick a man, ready to get a lick man back, a man to lick you back, sorry. In general, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying that it's right for a man to lick a person or woman to lick a man. There's a balance. But if you're gonna hit a man and you're feeling bad, a man's gonna lick you back because that's his reaction. He's a man. He's gonna react through his instincts. So to me, I'm not saying it's acceptable, but I'm saying if you're going to go on a violent level as a female or a male, and say a man punched me, does that mean the man's going to knock me out? I could knock out the man. I could pick up a bottle and break it in his head and then knock him out.
I agree, but you know what I have to say? I totally don't, because I didn't mention that at the beginning, I don't agree at all. You know, violence in any relationship I think is absolutely insane, especially if you're going to have violence in the relationship and then stay in that relationship. I think that's absolutely insane. But yeah, as I said, if a woman hit me, I would. But then I suppose as a woman, no, actually I was going to say as a woman, if a man hit me, would I hit them back? But you know what? If they're proper angry, because they must be psycho in the beginning to have hit the woman. So then for you to fight the man back, yeah, you're kind of set, especially if he's big as well and he's stronger than you. You're setting yourself up for failure, really.
No, I do understand what you're saying. Violence is not the answer. Yes, we're all trying to live that moral shit. I'm not morally correct.
it's not about morals. I'm not saying about morals. I just don't think violence on any level is acceptable. Whether it's going to war because we want oil or we want different things, or we're going for war for different reasons. I don't think violence is acceptable on any level. But in a relationship, I actually know what I'm saying there. If I'm saying if I'm, but if what I'm saying, if I was a man and a woman hit me, I could understand then why a man would hit the woman back. I wouldn't expect the man to be like, oh, hold on, no, she's a woman, let me not hit her. But I don't agree with violence.
You're talking too much on a man and a woman level. I'm just talking on hitting people's standards. If a chick, I know, if in a relationship there is a gay man and a lesbian, there is a gay man and a lesbian kind of relationship, and sometimes I don't even know what's going on right now because I'm getting drinks spilled on my feet. I'm getting all levels of insult. Like, this is violence. I'm going through.
We have violence in the studio, guys. Save us. London Hot Radio Cafe. Streatham, come and get us quickly.
Verona's alright. It's me getting the violence. Like, I'm on a talk. I'm getting abused with Rose. Like, come on. No, seriously, on all levels. All I'm saying is, in a relationship, whether you're in a man and woman relationship, or you're in a man and man relationship, or a woman and woman relationship, if you're being abused and you don't feel that, it's up to you. I definitely don't agree with violence or abuse or mental abuse. All I'm saying is, whatever you feel in that moment, because I've never been in that situation myself to say exactly how I feel, because I don't know if I've been in love so much that I can tolerate a certain amount of level of abuse or verbal abuse that I will be able to accept it. I don't know if I would lick out on the first instant. So for me, I don't agree with it, but I can kind of like reason with certain people who stay in an abusive relationship because their mental status has not caught up with themselves to accept what they're going through at that moment. So it's for you as a friend. If I have a friend that's going through a situation like that, I will try and look at it from their perspective and from the male's perspective and try and advise them the best way I can. I would not tell them to leave the relationship, because the more you tell them, the more they get involved in the relationship. But then if you advise them and you support them through the decisions, one day they will pick that bag up and walk away from it, whether it's man or woman.
I agree, and also what you just said there about if you advise them, they get more involved in the relationship. As a friend, I suppose you could then drift apart because they'll be like, well, you know what, I love him, you're not understanding where I'm coming from, that kind of thing. But the way you said about in relationships where you know the woman may be so, or the guy, you know, if it whatever kind of relationship it is, any physical relationship, I think physical abuse and mental abuse go hand in hand, you know, which I think that's where the mental abuse comes in, is when a woman or a man may be like, you know what, actually I love this person so much, so maybe they've been mentally abused in some way, which is why they've stayed in that relationship. Can I ask anyone here in the audience, apart from the person dancing on the dance floor, can I ask anyone here, have they ever been in an abusive relationship or ever been hit by a partner? Or if they had, how would they react?
I know males that have been like abused by females. I'm not talking from experience, by the way, people.
Okay, what do you think about that?
Yo, listen. If she had the balls, to hit a man, and then wanted to call 5-0 when he raised his hand to her, come on, man, behave. You know what I mean? You went at him first, and then you want to call police. Then you want to call police and say, oh, I'm being abused, I'm being attacked by my partner. No, man, behave yourself because you went for him first.
So where do you hear this story? Did you hear this story from your friends?
No, I was right there.
Oh, so
it wasn't my story, by the way, but I got called to say, yo, come save me.
Okay, because I know sometimes, you know, men or women can be very manipulative, and they could make you feel, they could say to their friend, oh, you know, I'm being abused. Like, I know somebody, obviously I'm not going to mention names, but they're in a same-sex relationship, and I'd get called all the time being told, oh, how you know, she's in the bath beating her head off the wall, and this has happened and that's happened, and oh my gosh, my partner just stabbed me, and I've seen, you know, met up with my friend and she's been stabbed, but then her partner was like, but she stabbed me in the neck first. So, you know, it's like sometimes you hear one side of the story. Do you know what I'm saying?
We do know it's you, brother. Don't try it. We know it's you that got bossed up by your chick. But you have to knock her out still. It's not a problem. That's not a problem. She tried to thump you, you thump her back. Fist for a fist, innit? That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm saying. She tried to... No, she didn't try. That's what I'm saying. She tried to knock you out like a man. Then when you dealt with her like a man, she got threatened and want to call Popo. So this is where we're saying balance. If you want to be violent 100%. Don't be violent halfway. Because the way I see it is, you want to fight a man, you better be ready to get a man punch back. Don't be doing, oh my hair, oh my weave, oh my lashes.
I don't think they're going to be saying, oh my hair, oh my weave. I think it's more like they're going to say, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hit me, go on then, hit me. Yeah, at that point, no, I'm joking. Right, but yeah, I've just received a message which says, no, it's so wrong for a man to hit a woman. What if she is pregnant and a guy hits her? And he said, basically the person has said, it's always better to walk away. Oops. You never know the health. Okay, but then if you're in a relationship, you would know if the person was pregnant, I guess, unless she didn't tell you.
But what happens if you're trying to walk away and that girl's just grabbing you and trying to fight with you?
I suppose that in that situation, I suppose you hold them off rather than physically hitting them. I suppose you hold them off, but I don't know. I mean, I won. No, I'm not making you look bad. I fully understand where you're coming from. I mean, I'm not a violent person, but I once was punched in the stomach. I was punched in the stomach, and I don't know. I don't think I've really even done anything. Whereas sometimes I think if I was in that situation, like now, I'd be like, yeah, if that happened, I'd be blah blah blah. But in that situation at the time, I was so shocked that I was like, wow. It wasn't even like a hard punch or anything, but yeah.
I've been in a situation when the man wants to get violent. I took out my chopper. Sorry. I had to keep it real because I can't knock him out.
Okay, you took out your chopper. So this is where, like this person said, it's always better to walk away, which it is. You took out your chopper. If you chop that guy out or kill that guy, the person going to prison is you. Do you get where I'm coming from? He ain't going to prison. You're going to prison. So you have to use your senses. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm not talking to impress nobody. I'm just talking to let you know that my truth was, at the moment in time I felt threatened. And at that moment when I felt threatened, when I felt like he was about to lash out, I felt I needed to up my game to show him that you don't mess with me on a good day. I wasn't going to use my chopper because my senses were still working. I wasn't working on anger. I was working on reaction to make it to fizzle out the situation.
Well, that's not fizzling out a situation, involving the chopper. What if he picked that chopper up, yeah, and then he used that chopper on you? But I will say, because I know you said you're not trying to impress anyone, I have to say, I was attacked by a group of men. We had this conversation before, but in that situation, I felt like, you know what, I don't give a shit at the moment. It was kind of adrenaline rush. I felt like I don't really give a shit. And yeah, I thought, you know what, as long as I can get one of them, I'm cool. These motherfuckers can kill me right now. And that is how I felt, which is a ridiculous way of thinking. But if someone wasn't there to stop me, I most probably be disabled or dead or beaten up, even worse. Do you get what I'm saying?
I most definitely understand where you're coming from. But remember, I weighed at the situation. I knew who I was dealing with. The chopper was at my reach, at where I put it. It wasn't where he could see it. No, don't get me wrong. There was no if, because I knew who I was dealing with. I didn't go outside and fight strangers. I was fighting the guy that I knew. I knew this guy, and I had myself in a situation where I understand what you're saying, but the situation wasn't what you're thinking. I had the situation in my hand. So as far as I was concerned, for me to bring out the chopper, I was using my senses, knowing the kind of guy he is, will back off.
Does that mean you've been in that situation before then with him? Because you're saying that he got violent to you and then you pulled out a chopper. So if you hadn't been in that situation with him before and he got violent to you, how do you know this guy wasn't on drugs or this guy wasn't in a certain state of mind where he was about to kill your ass? Because people kill people in the spur of a moment, do you get what I'm saying? And they've never killed anyone before. So how do you know that was going to happen?
I definitely understand where you're coming from, and I can't predict what his next movement was. But my truth was, I knew what I was doing. Any strange move from him would have got a reaction from me. I would have chopped him.
Oh, she would have chopped him, and where would you be now?
I would have been serving 25 years. No parole. No, but seriously, on all levels, I knew who I was dealing with. It wasn't a thing where I know that he had a violent streak in him, but he had never been violent to me. The morning he woke up and decided that he wanted to take a little lash out on me, that was the morning I decided to bring out my lethal weapon, and he backed off so fast, packed his bags, and did not come back home for the next week. When he came back home, he begged, he kissed us, he cleaned the house, bought new TV, new bed, new settee.
So hold on. I think this is a made-up story, if I'm honest, because we know Oh Lovely likes to go in and I'm not showing off here, but yeah, all right. So he came back, he begged, he do. Because you turned around and said, I'm not showing off. So I'm saying, you know what? I think maybe you are trying to show off just a little bit, Oh Lovely. But you know what? Hold up. Don't touch the mic, because I've got it right now. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, you know. But, okay, so he came back. You got back with him?
No, I didn't get back with him. He came back with everything to make me feel better, but all I could remember was,
how did you didn't get back with him, but he managed to buy all these new things in the house. It seems like that shit impressed you, because that's another thing that happens in relationships, that women are like, oh, you know what, he's brought me a new ring, or he's brought me an iPad, he's brought me this and that, so now I'm impressed. Actually, you know what, money means more to me, so do materialistic things. I'm gonna stay in an abusive relationship.
I hear what you're saying, but you know what, I'm not able to talk the game I'm in. But I got my shit, and he wasn't the one delivering it. Let's just put it that way, yeah? I got it. He did not come to my door and brought it, yeah? He was sending them to me.
Let me high five you to that. So you kept it, yeah?
I kept my shit. Hello.
So you kept it, and what, did he want it back?
Hell no, is he mad?
Fader. Guys, this is London Hot Radio. Myself, Verona G, Miss Oh Lovely Honor May. She just walked away to get a bit of a drink, and her bum looks hot. Trust me. Oh my gosh, and now she's dancing. No lesbo, yeah, but her bum looks on point. Serious things. I better get home and do some squats. But you know what? It's New Year's Day, guys. We've had an amazing time. We are gonna leave you with a track from DJ Fader. I'm gonna let Oh Lovely say her goodbyes to you beautiful people. Again, to the audience that we have here, thank you so much. Make some noise. Thank you. We will be here the same time next week, 10 till 11. And yeah, that's me, Verona G, aka Verona Rose. That's Twitter, that is, yeah. At Verona Roses. My website, www.verona-g.com. That's www.verona-g.com. I'm going to pass you over to Oh Lovely. But first, I'm going to give you my private mobile number. No, actually, I'm not. Okay, bye.
Yes. Verona just said goodbye, and I'm gonna say my goodbyes. Yes, it's also lovely on the main Marwell, the one and only Wafi Babe, Warri Delta, Nigeria, repping it for the Niger people. Hey. Yes, you don't need to get me on Twitter, I don't tweet. You don't need to get me on email, I don't email. You don't need to get me on Instagram, but you can get me on Facebook. Just type my name on the main Marwell. I know you can't spell it, so I'll spell it for you right now. It's O for Oscar, N for Nigel, O for Oscar, M for mother, E for echo, M for mother.
Hey, slow it down, yeah, without the Nigerian accent, because motherfucker, I can't even understand what you're saying, and I'm sat right next to you.
Okay, motherfucker, let me straighten it out for you. O for Oscar, N for Nigel, O for Oscar, N for mother, E for echo. Then the last name is M for mother, O for Oscar, W for whiskey, E. Brother, hold on, don't read me for so long, no. My last name is Mowoe, M-O-W-O-E. That's O-M-O, M for mother, O for Oscar, W for whiskey, O for Oscar, E for echo. Face me. Big up, one love, lock off, hot, London Hot Radio. This is how we do it.
And big up one last time to DJ Fader. Thank you so much. You know what? Just tell us your Twitter and that. Quick.
Twitter at therealdjfader.com. Twitter at therealdjfader. You know what it is.
I love DJ Fader. Oh my gosh. Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Yeah. What's that on that beat? Let me put your panties to the side. I'ma make you feel alright. Cause I'ma give you what you need, yeah. Mommy, you remind me of something, and I don't know what it is. You remind me of something, you gotta show me. Alright. You remind me of something, I don't know what it is right now. You remind me of something, girl, you gotta show me. On the real, no lie. I don't know what it is, but you just my type. Everything just right. B said, put it to the left, don't listen to the hype though. Got a cup in your hand, baby sitting, but you ain't got no kiss. We ain't leaving till it ain't no more left. Can't see no time on the Rolex. I could tell you a freak gon' show it. Looking for the after party with a dough at. Dough on the flow like a dough man. Baby, you know where to throw that. I said.